Morning. So we're going to complete our design portfolios on our egg drop projects. And so we've done so far, if we look at the design thinking process, we have covered these steps: empathize, define, ideate, prototype, and we tested this week. So the final part to wrap up this design thinking review is we are going to complete a short reflection as part of our test to reflect on how this design thinking process went. So the final piece I'm going to share with you on Google Classroom. Okay, it's going to be an assignment here, and they're going to be your reflection questions. So you can see the reflection questions inside of this slideshow. Let's have a look at those really quickly. You'll see that there's a slideshow with these 5 slides, and so simply you're going to complete the reflection in your portfolio. Include any pictures, any video that you might have. Some of you might not have video, that's fine. And so here it says you're going to respond to the portfolio's survey. And this is important. This is where you're actually going to share your published Google site with your work from the egg drop project. And so I'll show you that now. So let's switch over to our portfolio. And so far we should have these pieces done. The empathy map, our problem statement as part of define. In ideate, we had 2 design specifications or requirements for the final design. You should have a final balance sheet table. How much did you spend? I want you to include any sketches that you have. So some of you decided to use an online tool for your sketch, while others possibly have a sketch in your sketchbook. So if you don't have access to this, I'd like for you to include whatever you can. If that means your partner shares the final sketch with you, please make sure that you can communicate with them to get this done. And our final chosen design as a group. So our prototype, we took pictures of this at the end right before we tested, and also the steps that you used to build it, your plan. Okay, your final prototype, and lastly, this is the final piece, testing. So these are the reflection questions that I'd like for you to answer. So please answer these. And so here's the important part. How do we publish this portfolio? So I'll show you here. We're going to click publish, and you'll get a little pop-up window, and yours is going to look slightly different because I have published mine already. But you'll get something that says publish settings, and yours will probably be blank here. Okay, so I would like for you to name this the web address. That's actually going to be the website where we find your portfolio. Your last name, mine Schaller, and followed by design portfolio. If it says that this website URL is already taken, you might need to add a number. So maybe something like 2020 for the year, and we can see that it might be available. Okay. All right, so once we've got that and we've got a check, okay, we can click save. And so once we publish this, that means it's live on the web. And so your site has been published successfully. Okay, so we can click view here, and if it disappears like it did in mine, you can simply come up to publish here and say view publish site. So this is going to open it in another window, and that's going to give us the link that you need to share to the survey. So we're opening a new window, and here we go. Sites.google.com, Amirasol EDUPE. There's the name, last name, design portfolio, and I happen to name this individual page Unit 1 DT Intro, so that's why that's showing up. So now if we copy that, that link is going to go into this survey, the portfolio survey. So when you click on this, okay, so I'll put my name, period A, and copy and paste your portfolio link. So perfect, and we can click submit. All right, so just to review, your assignment for Friday, March 13th is to go to Google Classroom, complete the egg drop test reflection questions, which you can find inside of this slideshow. Okay, here are the questions on this second slide. So you can copy and paste these. I'd like for you to do 1 to 3 sentences for each response in your portfolio. So that means I could do 1 sentence for this question, or as many as 3 sentences. Okay, so if you need to explain, it might take a little bit more than a sentence. So we've got our reflection questions. Those will be in our portfolio answered. And finally, you're going to follow those instructions from this video to publish your website and copy and paste the link into the portfolio survey. All right, good luck with this. I will be online answering questions today via email. So if you get stuck, just send me a message and hopefully I can get it sorted out. All right, good luck, and I'll be sharing some more information about our next unit on Monday in our Zoom session. See you then.